Hello everyone. Welcome to Aviation and IATA tutorial. My name is Anita and today we will continue with the aviation and airline terms. In my earlier video, I had already spoken about booking, availability, booking form, baggage, baggage allowance, baggage tag and baggage claim area. Today, I will talk about billing and settlement plan, BSP, boarding pass, check-in and cancellation fee. So we'll first know about billing and settlement plan, which is short form is known as BSP. A a reporting system for collecting ticket payments from agents and distributing the funds to the appropriate airlines, normally issued appropriate airlines. So here billing and settlement plan means it is a report. Okay, a reporting system means it's a software wherein you make a report for collecting ticket payments. So that report which is done in a system, it is done for what? It is done for collecting the ticket payments, means the money that is received after selling the tickets from agents. So from whom do we collect this money? We collect this money from the travel agents, like example Cox and Kings or Akbar Travels, various other etc agencies are there. So this system does what? They collect the money. So money is usually, it is earlier it was done in cash, but in today's time most of the transaction is done online. Okay, so the reporting system for collecting ticket payments from agents and distributing the funds to the appropriate airline. So what this reporting system does, it collects the funds from the various agents. Okay, now these tickets payments, they are not only of one particular airline, always remember that. Okay, because whenever you go to a travel agent, like example Akbar Travels or Dia Travels, which is very common. Okay, if you go there, they sell tickets for all the airlines. Okay, most of the airlines, different airlines within India as well as abroad, they sell the tickets. So what happens is, example, if Via Travels is selling ticket for Air India, it also sells tickets for Emirates. Like we all know, Emirates is a not an Indian carrier, it is a Dubai carrier, and whereas Air India is an Indian carrier, okay, or Indian airline company. So what happens is, if they have a system in their software or in their laptop or PC, okay, that system, what it does, the money that they get from the selling the tickets, they sell the tickets for Emirates also, they sell the tickets for Air India also. So whatever money they get from Air India, they give it to the Air India office, okay, or to the Air India company in the form of this reporting system, and as well as whatever money they collect from Emirates, okay, they give it back to the Emirates Airlines. Okay, so this system that is known as billing and settlement plan, this is a reporting system. As I told you, it's like a software which gives report also that how many tickets have sold, what is the money collected, and this system also generates the money to be sent back to the airline. Okay, so I'll repeat again. Billing and settlement plan means a reporting system for collecting ticket payments from whom? From agents, and distributing the funds, that is money, to the appropriate airline. Like if it's Emirates tickets sold, so they will give it back to the Emirates airline. If they have sold Air India tickets, they will give it back to the Air India company. Okay, so this is all for billing and settlement plan. This is a very important one because it is usually asked, or or it's even like when you're working also, it is usually something that you are supposed to know, whether you work for the airline or you work for a travel agency. This is one system which keeps connected between the airlines and the travel agents. So the next we will go for boarding pass. Boarding pass means what? Normally issued at check-in in exchange for passengers ticket coupon. Okay, so boarding pass It is a rectangular shape paper document, okay, just like your ticket, but in a very shorter format. So where do you get this boarding pass? When you enter the airport, okay, you show your ticket and your ID, you go to the check-in counter of that particular airline. Okay, example, if you're traveling in Indigo, you are going to the Indigo check-in counter. So what happens? You give your ticket, you give your ID to the particular staff, you keep your luggage, you get a tag for your check-in bag, you get a tag for your handbag. After that, what they give you in return is a boarding pass. So it's like an acknowledgement that the airline gives to the passenger, stating that you have attended to the airport and you are traveling in today's flight. So that's boarding pass, nothing but like a confirmation slip. Clear? Like I'll give you another example. Like if you go to Big Bazaar and you do shopping, so when you do the payment, okay, you get a slip. So that slip is nothing but it's a confirmation slip that yes, you have done the payment and you are free to go. So similar way, even in airlines, this boarding pass is just like nothing else but a confirmation slip, okay, and this is given on behalf of the ticket. Now when you give the ticket to the check-in counter, okay, if I am the passenger and I give my ticket to the check-in counter, they check my ticket and they give me back, but that ticket cannot be used further. Okay, please understand that the ticket is only to produce yourself at the check-in counter only. Beyond that, what you get is the boarding pass. That is a rectangular shape document. That is the document that you're supposed to take care and keep it with you to your entire journey. So I'll read this explanation again. Boarding pass is normally issued at check-in. So where it is issued or where it is given at the check-in counter in exchange for passenger's ticket coupon. So why this is given in exchange of passenger's ticket means passenger's ticket henceforth is not required, only the boarding pass is required. A boarding pass or card, it's like a card, as I already mentioned, a rectangular shape card. It indicates the class and seat number allocated to a passenger. It means in the boarding pass, all the details of the passenger is mentioned. Example, if I am traveling in business class, so in my boarding pass, the business class will be the class, that is business class or economic class, will be reflected. Similarly, my seat number will also be reflected, and along with that there are many other details that is there in the ticket is also reflected in the boarding pass. That is your name, your flight number, your travel destination, okay, your traveling journey or your itinerary, your seat number, your e-ticket number, okay, all, or your PNR number, as we already spoke about booking, right? So your reservation or your PNR number, all these details which is there in your ticket is also mentioned in your boarding pass. So I hope these two topics are understood. So we'll go to the next topic, that is check-in. Formalities undertaken by a passenger. So formalities means what are the formalities when you are traveling with the airlines, when you reach at the airport, okay, what are the work or the formality that has to be done by a passenger, okay, at an airport. So where all these formalities are done, it is done at the airport. Before departure, always remember these formalities that a passenger does at an airport is done before departure, means before the flight takes off. Clear? These include the checking of passenger documents, allocation of seats, and issue of boarding pass and baggage tag. So what are the formalities that are included? Now you'll think I have said formalities. So what are the formalities that are included in this? The first formalities, checking of passenger documents. That means if I am the passenger and I'm traveling in Indigo Airlines from Mumbai to Mangalore, so what will happen is I will carry a ticket and I will carry an ID proof. So when I give my ticket and my ID proof to the check-in counter staff, that is the Indigo staff, they will verify my document. They will check whether I am the passenger or not. After they verify the document, that is the first formality. Okay, please remember that is the first formality that is being done. And after that formality, allocation of seats has been given. So the staff allocates a seat to me, means she selects a seat on behalf of me in the system, and she gives me a seat that where I can go inside the aircraft and sit. So my seat is a confirmed one which the staff gives to the passenger. An issue of boarding pass, as I said, after the seats are given, the boarding pass is issued. Okay, the printout rectangular shaped card is being given to the passenger. And baggage tags. So baggage tags are also given along with the boarding pass. The baggage tag is put on the bag, and a small sub tag, it can be a rectangular or a square shape. That sub tag is also attached to the boarding pass, okay, as a proof that these are my luggage tags or my baggage tags. So I'll repeat again. Check-in means formalities undertaken by a passenger at an airport before departure. So this check-in is nothing but the formalities that has to be done by a passenger, okay, at an airport before he takes the flight, that is before departure. So the next topic is cancellation fee. Penalty levied by airlines when a passenger fails to use a reservation. So what happens is, we all as a passengers, we all book the ticket, okay. For some reasons we cannot travel or we miss the flight, okay. There are either two reasons, that suppose I have booked a ticket and I'm planning to travel, okay, but due to some unforeseen circumstances I cannot travel. So what I'll do, I will go and cancel my ticket, okay. So when I go to cancel my ticket, airline charges a cancellation fee to the passenger, that is me, okay. If I am the passenger, airline like Indigo Airline will charge a cancellation fee to the passenger, that because you have booked the ticket and now you are cancelling, so they charge some amount, so they deduct that amount and they give the remaining amount back to the passenger. And wherein if I have booked a ticket, this is another scenario, if I have booked the ticket as a passenger and I am traveling, and due to some unforeseen circumstances I have not reached the airport, I have missed my flight, so even in such cases also the airline does some cancellation. If I missed my flight and the flight is not yet taken off, the airline also can cancel my ticket, and I can, even at that time, not airline will cancel the ticket. I as a passenger can cancel my ticket, and the airline will charge a cancellation fee to me. Okay, so cancellation fee is nothing but a fee charge that is being deducted from the amount. If my ticket is like 3,000 rupees and they charge me cancellation fee as 500, so they'll just minus that amount and give me the remaining amount as a refund. Okay, so this is all for billing and settlement plan, boarding pass, check-in and cancellation fee. I hope you have understood this. In the next video we will go on to the further airline terms. Thank you.